Welcome to another episode of Freedom Journal Friday. I am going to be starting this page with collage, so I'm just going to get started while I talk to you, just so that I can, get this thing going, because we only have so much time. Can you believe, this is Tim Holtz tissue paper that I'm going to use. I'm just going to rip off a piece and then pull chunks out of it. I don't know, I'll figure that out as I go. And I'm using matte medium. Oh, that's why it's not tearing. No, not tearing. Why am I having issues? Alright, I'm done with that. Cool. I'm using matte medium that I just squirt into a little jar so that I can dip my brush into it. And I'm just going to collage that down. My brush is a little crunchy. Ew. Ew. My glue brush here. It's not happy. Let's try a different one. Oh, this one's better. Okay. So I can't not believe that I am actually getting a Freedom Journal Friday video out to you guys today because, well, we'll see if it comes out today. It's Friday. It's like 1 o'clock, so there's a chance. I still have a chance to get it done, get it edited, get it put up, uploaded, all that good stuff. It's kind of crazy around here, I'll admit, so yeah. But I am doing this video as part of the hashtag lovesummerart online, it's an online YouTube art festival, basically. So if you haven't heard anything about it yet, which it is possible, make sure that you take some time in the next few days. This runs starting today, July 17th, through July 20th. And basically a bunch of us YouTubers who create stuff of some sort have agreed to get together and post videos of a certain theme all together at the same time, on the same days. And so it's kind of like a big, massive YouTube collaboration, and it's super cool. And if you are a creator and haven't heard about this yet, please take a look at it. I will, I'll post a link down below, at least I'll try to remember, post a link down below to Cinnamon Cooney, who is the Art Sherpa here on YouTube. She created this whole idea. This is her brainchild, her little baby, and I will post a link to her video where she explains all about it. So you still have time, if you're watching this on the 17th, to get in on it, create something that goes with the theme, that puts you, within following the rules for the project, and still participate and be a part of it. If you are a viewer, you're here just to watch or create at home, you don't create YouTube videos, how it works for you is that all of these awesome creators who have gotten together to be a part of this project are all utilizing hashtag lovesummerart in their art videos. So basically you just go into YouTube and on the little search, trying to ignore the noises in the background, I apologize. We all know right now I'm staying over my dad's shop, so yeah, go into YouTube and in the search bar type in hashtag lovesummerart. Scroll through anything that just looks like an announcement, because a lot of us were sharing announcements to make sure that all of our friends that are creators heard about it. Get down to the art pages. Pretty soon they'll start popping up at the top, and there is going to be a ton of content for you. So we are all creating content. It is all summer themed, and it is all for you. So please take a moment, go type in that hashtag in the search bar, see what comes up. You're going to find a lot of cool stuff to watch, and my video will be there eventually once I get it edited. Okay, so I threw down my little collage bits, and before I even bother with drying this, because it's all acrylic, it'll be fine, I'm going to throw some color in there. I'm going with my favorites. You know how I am. It's just, you know, it's gonna be pink and teal, and well, magenta and teal, and it's gonna make some pretty purples. And just a few drips of gesso in here too, just to give it a little opacity. A few drips of pink around the page and some teal, and then we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, and a wet brush. Going to just blot off a little of the water, and here we go. Ooh, hair, there's a hair. Yuck, there was a hair. That's as bad as hair in your food, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, stop right there. Like, don't go too far. Everything's gonna mix, mixy, and then it's not gonna be nearly as much fun. Baby wipe time, because that's way too much, right? You gotta take some of that off. Ew, pretty. Okay, that's it. That is my base layer that I'm going to start with, and I'm going to give this a dry. Let me just spread a little color around the edge here where I missed just a touch, because I did it in a hurry. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to get this dry. I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I hope this is dry enough to write on. I'm actually going to put my title on next, and then kind of work around it, see how that goes. I have an idea. We'll see if it pans out. I am using a Molotov marker. Thank you so much to Aaron with Imperfect Impulses. If you haven't checked out his channel, check it out. Imperfect Impulses here on YouTube. And he uses these, and they're an awesome white paint marker. I just got my first ones, and I gotta tell you, I really like them. So I'm going to try and imagine a line across my paper here so I don't draw too terribly not straight. Ooh, I kind of like it. I might do a little more to that in a little bit. We'll see. I'm going to start by filling in those letters with some white paint. It's going to do it with the marker, but I just don't really want to waste the marker ink filling in letters, so I'm going to paint it in. My brushes are all hiding in my bag because I was packing them to make sure that I had room for all of the brushes that I wanted to keep with me. The rest are all gone, so I'm limited in my choices because a nice angled brush right now would be really helpful for filling in these letters. So we're going to paint these in real quick, and then I'll come right back to you. Alrighty, I like that. I am going to go back over this here word one more time now that it's dry and get this nice and bright. There we go. Alrighty, so I like that. That's kind of fun. Let me get this dry. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is dry enough, and I want to add some flowers to it in a nice bright pink. So I have my Liquitex medium magenta, and I like this really bright lime green, maybe for some leaves. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of just going with it and freehanding this stuff right now, so we'll just see what happens. Freedom Journal, right? It's Freedom Journal. So I'm just going for it. So for those of you who might not know yet, or newer to my channel, or you're just seeing this video and it's the first time you've ever seen me, hey, thanks for being here. But I am actually moving to Hawaii in 5 days. 5 days. It's crazy. I am going a little bit nuts. Trying to finish getting everything ready. It is a lot, I will admit. And my vacant house that is supposed to close escrow today, and I am like fingers crossed on this one, people, because it's just major, has gotten broken into twice. 2 times in the last week. Oh, people are just awful. I just, you know, sometimes I don't like people. I'm sorry. I like you guys. You guys are good to me. I don't like the people in my town who break into my house to steal copper piping stuff and my son's, all my stepson's belongings. I don't like those people. They really upset me. So, yeah, I want out. I'm ready. I'm like ready to run away from here. And I'm very excited to be going, and I'm very overwhelmed by the fact that this is happening and that we get to do this, and that, oof, that I'm moving my whole family, and that it's crazy. And yeah, so anyways, that's kind of my whole point here with my Hawaii bound journal page, is that I'm just kind of focusing on our move, which is very cool, I will admit. I'm adding a little water to this paint that you cannot see off camera because it's over there on my craft mat, just to thin it down a little bit. I don't want it to be necessarily full coverage, and I might even blot some of it off when I'm done painting in these flowers. Yeah, so that's what's going on with my world. House getting broken into. I just had the final repair done on the plumbing today. This morning I got to get up early and go over there and do that, or at least, you know, watch it get done. And then the house is supposed to close, and as soon as somebody gets in there, I don't know what the deal is with the whole vacant house thing in Fresno, but don't leave a house vacant because they'll find their way in just to mess with things. So yeah, I am totally getting ready to move. I can't wait to get out of this heat. It's going to be 100 again today, and I don't like it at all. I'll probably run to Starbucks. That's where I'm running to. Running to Starbucks to edit this video because it's just too hot to function where I live. Excuse, that's my list of things to do that was sticking to my baby wipe. So I'm just going to give these a little blot just to grunge them up a little. I don't want it to be too perfect. And then I'm going to throw in a couple more. So yeah, this is my, you know, I thought that the whole moving to Hawaii thing was a good theme for the summer prompt, and I'm really excited about this whole Love Summer Art prompt. There's going to be more of this kind of thing happening in the future, so I'm really excited about it. It's going to be more awesome content, more great channels for you guys to find out about, and I love that idea that there's more for you guys. So make sure that you do go do that search and look up the content. This is my first video. This is my it's my Freedom Journal Friday for you guys, but I went ahead and decided to go with the theme so that I could participate in the collaboration and the art festival, the YouTube Art Festival. But there'll be more of these with different themes coming up in the future, and I'm really excited to be a part of that. And I have something else coming out in the next few days because this project runs from the 17th to the 20th, so I have one other project coming up. I'll show you guys what that is. It's already done. I just have to edit the video and get it together. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I made, and then you'll know what to look forward to. Doesn't that sound great? I think it sounds great. So, flowers, yeah. I just, you know, I like flowers. Seems like a good thing to do. I don't have to think too much because I have been thinking a lot. So not thinking is good. Really, really good. And, oof, there we go, flowers. You know what? I didn't blot these. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay, I kind of like it. I need to find somewhere to use up that paint. I'm going to give these a quick dry, and then I'll be right back. So I gave those just a super quick dry. I'm going to squeeze out loudly, apparently. So this Dina Wakley Media lime color paint in the very slurpy little tube. I love this green. It's so bright and so happy. I like it. And I'm going to throw in a few leaves here and there. So I can't wait to show you guys where we'll be staying in Hawaii. There's still nothing done on the land. Like I said, if you are new to my channel and you haven't heard anything about this, we're kind of crazy in my opinion, because we're moving off-grid. We have nothing. I mean, literally, all our belongings, yes, are coming in a shipping container, but there's nothing on the land, and we're going to live there and build at the same time. So we have rented a house across the street. I can't believe we got the house right across the street, but we did. And we are going to stay there while we get started, and my husband has to really hurry and get us some little cabin started, because we're going to be cabin camping while we build whatever it is that we're going to live in, and we're not 100% sure yet how we plan on building. My husband's a contractor, so like that part is not a concern of mine at all. I mean, I know the house will get built, but I don't know what kind we're going to do, because we have adult kids that live with us, and we like it, and they're all coming to Hawaii with us. So we're going to build our little, community. So we might be doing some like separate cabins. Seems like a good idea, so that we can all have a little privacy. So yeah, we have to go figure all that out. It's going to be an adventure, that's for certain. And I'm just really excited to get there and show you guys. If you want to see what's happened on the land so far, you can check it out on my Hawaii channel. There's always a link down below in the description box to my Hawaii channel in case you're interested in more in-depth. I share little tidbits here on this channel, but I don't go in depth too much, just so that I don't bore those of you who just don't care. And those of you who do care are welcome to go check out more information over there. Centers of the flower. What color should those be? Teal. That was easy. A little turquoise, actually, Dina Wakley paint, and I'm just going to do that with my finger. Yay! Okay, I like that. I need to get this dry real quick, and then I'll be right back with you. We'll move on. Okay, I have thoroughly dried and cooled my, I'm trying to cool it, cooled my page here, because I'm going to come in with my ballpoint pen. This is a Feud Ball pen, 1.5. Oh, camera kicking. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, hold on. Close your eyes. Okay, go ahead. You can look now. Don't want to get you all motion sickness. So, Feud Ball pen, 1.5. It's a thicker, not a broad, it's just a thicker tip ballpoint pen. And I'm going to come in and sketch around my flowers to make them look cute and sketchy. Like that. These are seriously doodles that I have doodled for years on like notebooks when I was a teenager. I still doodle them because I've never truly grown up. So these are just flowers that I tend to draw on pretty much anything I can get my hands on. Yeah, so I am super excited to get moved to Hawaii, and I want to thank all of you who've been so kind in your well wishes, in your thoughts for us, in your patience when I have been super crazy busy and I haven't gotten videos out on my regular schedule. I just want to thank you guys for being so thoughtful and patient with me. And somebody's calling me from Hawaii. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Call from Hawaii. Auto insurance stuff. Boring. Not fun. But took a while. I have no idea what we were talking about. And you can't tell me. So I'm just going to move on and hope that I don't repeat myself too many times. It's just crazy. I gotta tell you, moving out of state is crazy. Anybody who's ever had to do it, I applaud you for surviving it, because this is nuts. And I'm just going to doodle. I love the way these are looking. They're kind of cute, right? This is a quick page. I hope y'all like quick pages some days, because that's all I really have in me to give because it's nuts. We are leaving on Tuesday. We're staying overnight in Oakland. I have to get my car dropped to the port. I have to deal with 3 dogs and 5 people and a baby and woofty, it's fun. It's fun. Life is fun, right? I just keep saying that. It's fun. It's an adventure. It's going to be great. And I am like super excited to get there and like stand outside in the rain and see if I can paint. Because it rains all the time, but I want to paint outside, so I'm going to give it a try. I figure, why not? Since I'm doodling, I want to add some more doodles. Just because I like them. Okay, little doodles around the page. I do want to add a little bit of shadow where you would normally add highlight to the page. I'm going to use my Posca paint pen. Shake it up real good before you use your paint pens. And where I would normally add a bit of a highlight to my letters, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of a shadow. So when you do this, stick to the same side of your line. So you kind of have to not look at the individual letters. Look at the lines, the strokes of the pen, and just, if you have a line, then you stick to the right side, and if you start where you're going to be on the left, just stop, and then switch over and just stay to that same side to give your shadows consistency. Okay, alright, so I think that helps the letters stand out just a little bit more, and I think I'm going to dry this, just so that if I accidentally stick my hand in anything, I don't mess any of it up. The Feud Ball pen that I was using, the ballpoint pen, is permanent if you let it cure, which means let it sit, and then it will eventually cure permanent after a couple of days. I actually find that it's pretty successful if I heat set it, so I will run the heat my embossing tool, my heat gun, over those, and that kind of helps to stabilize it, and I have really had very good luck doing that. So I'm going to real quick dry the black paint that I just added and heat set my doodles, so if I set my arm on something I don't smear it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've decided I have to add polka dots to these letters. I don't know if I'm going to help anything or make it look terrible, but to be honest, at this point, I can't care because I have to add polka dots to these letters, and there's just no avoiding it. And I'm going to do it using my Posca paint pen just to make everything easier, because it does make it easier. Okay, I like that. I admit, I think it's cute. Okay, here we go. We'll do the rest. Okay, so I'm on like cuteness overload here, and don't these look like little screaming people faces? Okay, yeah. That's what I see. I'm gonna get this dry really quick, and then because I think that the letters no longer stand out or are defined enough, I'm gonna come back in and outline them in another color. So let me get it dry, be right back. So I'm gonna try my pink Posca pen and see if it stands out enough to define these letters. I'm not sure if it's going to cut it because of the pink flowers. We'll see. Not really. We might have to actually outline the whole thing in a little bit heavier black to kind of give them some definition. Let's give that a try. Let me just blot that pink. I don't really need to remove it because black will show up against it, and let's see how that works. So I think it needs to be a little bit heavier line of black, so I'm going to switch and see if this Deco Art pen works better. Deco color pen. Sorry, I always say the wrong one. Deco color paint pen. I find these at my local art store. I don't know exactly where else they sell them. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, that looks better. And oh my gosh, these eyes, like, they're killing me because they look like little scared people and I can't get it out of my head. So they're staying because I think they're adorable. So I'm not changing it because I kind of like it. I want to edge the page just a little bit, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do that with paint or ink or what. This is when I wish I had my purple StazOn ink pad. So I'm going to try it with some dioxazine purple paint, really nice dark purple, and I'll just apply it with my finger. I just want to give the border of the page a little bit of definition. So just, ooh, that's not stick down very well. Sticked down, very technical term, stuck or something like that. Oofty. So for those of you who have been super duper patient, I appreciate you so much with me not making my videos. I think I mentioned that. I can't remember what I was talking to you guys about. But I want to thank you guys, all of you who've been patient and kind to me and let me deal with all of my stuff and waited very patiently for YouTube videos to come out. I am really, really hoping that it won't take me but a short minute to get my stuff in order in Hawaii so that I can get back to my regular posting schedule. I am shocked that this one is actually coming out on a Friday, so I'm taking it. I'm happy for it. I really am, but I don't know when the next one will be, to be honest. My goal is next Friday, but I don't know if that's going to be possible just based on, you know, moving and having to get my daughter registered for school and, you know, all the stuff, all the life that just gets in the way of the art sometimes. I'm sure some of you understand. Some of you manage really well to organize your time and get your art time in there. Some of us, me included, struggle with that. So hopefully that'll happen a little bit better than I'm hoping for, or as good as I'm hoping for. That is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, just thank you for being patient, for being awesome, for letting me take care of my stuff without complaint. You guys have been really good to me, and I do appreciate it. So there we have it. That's my finished page. I know it's simple, but I'm really liking the idea of having the freedom in my Freedom Journal to do something a little bit more simple, because it takes all that pressure off of having to create this magnificent piece of art in my art journal when I just want to play with paint, get my hands dirty, and just make something cute. And that's what I did, so I'm okay with it. I like it. Again, simple. Hope y'all like simple, because that's what you got. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Freedom Journal Friday. I will try and get one out next Friday. I really will try. But please forgive me if I don't. Don't forget, please, to check out the hashtag lovesummerart in your... Just put it in the search bar on YouTube, see what pops up. I think you'll find some great channels to follow. I have found new channels to follow. And I want to show you real quick the piece that I have put together for another day this project weekend. This is done on a mixed media board, and I am going to show you how to do that in another day or so. So keep an eye out, keep a lookout. 2 videos in like 2 or 3 days. That's like doing really good for me. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Watch my videos, like them, thumbs up, share them. That would be great. That would help this project really get global. We want to get it out there and get lots of people watching lots of awesome channels and lots of awesome art. So yeah, share that, share the videos. That would be fantastic. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here with me. I'm so excited to be moving to Hawaii, and I have grand plans for some really fun outdoor in the jungle paint with me videos. Ah, so excited. I was also accepted into the Deco Art Helping Artist program, and they have provided me with some art supplies to use to share in my work with you, so I will be featuring those a little bit later on. Those went ahead in the shipping container, so they're in Hawaii waiting for me. I'm really excited to get into those products and play with those and show you what they can do. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys all again hopefully very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this. Bye for now.